Hi everyone, how are you all? I hope everyone is doing great. Okay, so let's get started. Like this is going to be a general meeting where we will just discuss your doubts. Like you can unmute yourself, you can ask me your doubts, and I will be discussing my ideas and all. Okay, so this is just going to be a general meeting. Now, since it is like we are in the start of May, in the first week of May, this is just the 3rd of May today. So now we are having this meeting in the, I can say the beginning of the May. So we have few months, or I can say we have enough months for our gate, and it is better that we should be planning this year or this session, this particular journey, very nicely, very organizedly with the start of the session. So which means like instead of later realizing, like for example in August or September, that we should be serious or like that, it is better that we should be we should be planning everything. So this meeting is just to have the conversation with you all regarding the plan, that whatever doubt you have and all. Okay. So, how you like to proceed? Like, should I, first share my ideas or my plan for the entire year, or should you be first asking the questions? So first, like we can go in any way. Should you be directly asking the questions? I can just share few of my ideas. Okay, okay, great. So, hello Samir. So Samir Saurabh is there. I think Samir, you were there last year. Okay. Yes. So you were there last year also, and I have seen that you were very consistent. Okay, not too much consistent, to be honest. I think in last you used to skip the classes, at least the live classes. But yeah, yes, you were there in most of the live classes. So how was your gate this year? Okay. So I was just waiting for your answer. So you guys are saying, sir, first share your idea. Okay. Many of you have told me to first share my idea. Okay, great. So, as I told, okay, let me just start. So, as I told all of you that we just have started our session. I mean, you might have enrolled earlier, but that's fine. Like in the sense that let's tend to be very serious, very goal oriented. And this was a recharge time. Like for example, if someone was just making a mind to prepare for gate, and then and then after the enrollment in the go classes, so it was just like a relaxation, or I can say recharge time, that was that we have just crossed. So we are enough recharged and enough motivated to crack gate examination. So I hope all of you are with me, right? So you guys, I'm not a motivational speaker, but yes, I'm just asking you that how is the Josh. So you all guys are enough motivated, enough having enough energy for the entire year. Okay. Yes, no, you can just okay. So hi, great. So see, we have just completed our module one linear algebra and almost module two. So I can say that in just next 2 3 days or 4 days at most, LA linear algebra will be completed, right? Okay. Someone is asking me applied scientist रोड मैप. अरे रुक पहले गेट का पढ़ लो. गेट डी का पढ़ लो, उसके बाद आप कर लेना अप्लाइड साइंटिस्ट का रोड मैप. एक बार गेट का रोड मैप पूछो तो आई विल बी मोर देन हैप्पी इन दिस सेशन टू टेल यू. Okay, so let's just talk about gate. Okay, so we have just covered our linear algebra, most of the linear algebra, and remaining linear algebra, like there are 2 3 topics left, which we will be just covering in next 3 4 days, as I told you, right? So in Gate DA, you might have noticed this year, if you have appeared for this year examination, then but if you have not appeared, that is fine. So you might have noticed or might not have noticed, in Gate DA, questions are quite conceptual. Okay. Some of the mathematical questions this year in linear algebra were little bit mathematical, I can say. But most of the questions, okay, especially machine learning questions, even probability question, and few of the linear algebra, or quite few of the linear algebra questions, most of the questions were quite conceptual. Okay, so we like the let me tell you that how we should be proceeding. So we should be making sure that whatever we are studying, okay, it is not mug up, or it is not a rote learning, which means that I will be making sure from my end, and you will be, I mean, you should be making sure, I can say, from your end. that whatever I am teaching, I will be making sure that this particular thing I'm conveying to my best, or Deepak or any other faculty is conveying at their best. Okay, we will be making sure from our side that okay, proof, intuition, geometrical intuition, mathematical intuition, everything is conveyed in the lecture. So we will be making sure this, okay, from our side. You should also be making sure from your side that whatever you are studying, okay, should be very understood conceptually. Okay, I mean, don't which means like how to do it, basically I can say that don't rush. Okay, don't rush in the concepts. Okay, don't just hurry up, okay, in learning the things. Things take time, give them proper time. Okay, if something is taking, let's suppose a small topic is taking even entire day, or very very small topic is even taking even entire day, that is perfectly fine. Okay, even the matrix multiplication, let's suppose, is taking entire day to learn it, that is perfectly fine, because now we have enough time. And these are just few basics. Once you get to know, you will be more conceptual. So what I'm saying here is that like gate D examination were conceptual last year, right? Okay, and we are hoping that obviously it will be conceptual, because it is gate, by the way, right? Gate is anyway conceptual, so you should be studying conceptually. Now linear algebra is almost over, and I hope that you have understood at least, okay, because module 2 is a little bit high, like I can say advanced, but at least module 1 you have understood perfectly. But one thing I have noticed, that there is less participation that you people are having in the live classes and also in the weekly quizzes. Okay, in live classes, I completely understand that you might be preferring to watch it later. That is fine. But for the weekly quizzes, I'm noticing that number is very less. So, what is that reason behind it? Can you tell me? Like, because this is one to one conversation that we should be having. So just open up your mind and just heart to heart conversation. So whatever you are, if you can say that okay, you are, I mean, you are getting lazy. Okay, that is why you are not attempting the quizzes, or that is why you are not serious. Or you can tell me any reason. Like, what is your reason to not attempt the quiz? There are like many students here, and very few students have enrolled, have attempted the quizzes. Can you tell me your reason? Yes, yes, normal, you can go ahead.
So can I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible.
It's a fear issue. We learn the concepts correctly, but we fear out the what the question it was, and like if we fail, what will happen? We if mark we low, we example for 30 marks. If we get the 7 marks, the sleep is slower at the night. So we fear that. Can I understand the
Actually, I've
problem?
not understood your question properly. So,
It's not a question, so it's my fear to attempt the questions. If I get a low
Acha,
marks,
okay.
what will
Uh-huh.
happen?
Okay. Fear to attempt the questions. Got it. Okay. I completely got it. And I think this is one thing that most of you might be facing. Okay. This is, I think, very common thing. You can just say at least yes or no, that are you having the same dilemma, or same, I can say, emotions, that fear, you are getting feared whenever you're attempting the questions, that what will happen if you get less marks. How many of you are getting this kind of thoughts and not taking the quizzes? Okay. So Akshay is saying, yes, Dexter is one user, and there are like other users, so other students also. So who are saying yes. So they are basically not attempting the quizzes because of fear of failure, I can say. Okay, and this is I completely agree. This is one of the common, I can say, pattern or common human behavior, I can say, right? But you just understand one thing, that see, currently it is just May only, right? I completely agree that if you're getting this kind of thoughts in December or in January, I mean, because the exam is very near. See, if you don't attempt quizzes now, you will be, see, one thing is for sure. Okay, I will come to everything step by step. But one thing is for sure: if you don't attempt, if I just reveal the climax is that if you don't attempt the quizzes, if I have to say very honestly, then you are not going to get a good rank, you are, I mean, very less likely that you will be able to, face the full length examinations, because at that time you will be getting even more fear. So if you're not attempting the quizzes, it means that you are doing very very wrong to yourself. That is for sure. Attempting the quizzes and even getting the negative marks are better than not attempting the quizzes, because at the end you cannot skip gate examination, right? You all agree with me? You cannot, you have to attempt that particular that particular d-day, right? You have to be there, you cannot skip that gate examination. So if you keep on skipping the quizzes, you at the some point in time, for example like mock 1, mock 2, you have to at least, attempt those mocks, and then you will be having very less scope or very less duration, I can say, to improve yourself with respect to the questions, or with respect to the exam temperament. So if you're delaying the attempt of the quizzes, it is only going to harm you, for sure. See, please attempt the quizzes. This is my humble request, humble suggestion. And see, I also want that you people get rank, right? I mean, go classes want that you people get rank, because obviously because of the human behavior. Hello. Okay, sorry. I think someone has started the dashboard. Let me just cross it. Okay. Okay. So please don't start whiteboard writing or something. Okay. Great. So I was saying that we want you to get top rank, because it's a you can say human behavior. Obviously if I'm teaching, then as a human, obviously I will be wanting my students, Deepak, if Deepak is teaching, then like as a go classes we want our students to get top rank, okay, as a human also, and as a like coaching point of view also, because you people, if you people get top rank, then only go classes will be able to survive next year or like that, right? It will be growing only when you people get the top rank. So definitely we are, I mean, we definitely want you to get the top rank. So I think I was talking about the quizzes, right? The like attempting the quizzes. So if you keep on skipping the quizzes, then ultimately it is going to be problematic for you. And this is my humble suggestion, that please do not skip the quizzes. Okay. So this is most important suggestion that I would like to give at this point in time, because it's my only. I will definitely request you to attempt the quizzes. Okay. So that was, one, I can say one reason for most of the people. Okay, let me just check if there are other reasons. Yes. One common reason is also to not attempt the quizzes is, like they think that after the perfection only they will be attempting. Okay. So some user is saying, from my side, I like to attempt weekly quiz 5, and I think that I can attempt only after revising, and then after the perfection. So if you're aiming for the perfection, and then you're thinking that only when you will be attempting the quizzes, then then I don't know. I mean, it is actually, again, it is common behavior, and it is actually, again, it is human behavior only, but it is actually too much to hope for. See, like probably we are here, like in the sense that we have done our 12th class, our BTech, and we are grown up this much. But probably we are not we have not learned things with the perfection till now even, right? For example, we might not be even knowing with the perfection, like why 2 plus 2 is 4. We might not be even knowing that. So if we were dealing with the imperfections, since beginning, then it is okay. I mean, you will be basically improving. You will be imperfect in the first quiz, second quiz, like that, but you will be keep on improving. So if you are waiting for the perfection, then it will be too late. Okay. So don't wait for the perfection. Okay. So someone is asking, is it possible to increase the homework questions that you provide after every lecture? Yes, that I will do it. So basically, for the linear algebra, I'm dedicating one more week. Okay. Apart from the lectures, I'm dedicating one more week for the practice only, for the practice questions only. Okay. So someone is saying, sir, whenever there's a doubt shared in the group, we are not getting answers from you, which means go classes faculties. Okay. So, yes, I was little inactive. I completely agree in the group. Okay. In the group, I was little inactive. But as I told you that now, like it was a recharge time, I can say. Okay. Now we will be more active and we will be more serious and we will be definitely taking care of the replies. So, I think if someone is tagging me, most of the time I'm replying in the groups. But yes, I was not very hyperactive, I can say. Okay. But I will be more active now. Okay, so someone is asking, sir, should we start to attempt the test series now or later? Test series and weekly quizzes you can attempt together. Okay, I mean sometimes weekly quiz, sometimes test series like that. So you should definitely start the test series. Okay. So basically, yeah, we were talking about the weekly quizzes, and I was, basically, I was even talking about that how conceptual gate is, right? And then, I was saying that linear algebra we have covered. Okay. Now we are about to start probability. Probability is, I can say, little okay, smaller or maybe equal. All I can say it is smaller. Okay, number of hours it is smaller than linear algebra for sure. So probability now we will be covering, and we will be basically covering again with very good depth, very good conceptual clarity. And as someone suggested that can we increase the homework questions, so we will be increasing the homework questions from the beginning itself. I mean in the beginning of the probability itself. Okay, so yeah, so again, probability is a little bit, hard to understand. Reason is that because of the nature of the subject, but I tried my best to cover the subject, and there has been many nice feedback for the probability. Okay, and the nature of the subject itself is, little tricky, but yes, we just, tried our best to make it really very simple. And in fact, in this year gate D examination, there was a direct question from our slide. I mean, not a usual question, a very tricky and tough question from the expectation of expectation equal to expectation of x, something like that. Do anyone remember if anyone is from the last year enrollment? Do anyone remember? Yes, Samir Saurabh is saying yes. Akshay Kumar is saying yes. Is saying yes. Okay, Sujit Sarkar. Okay, many people are saying yes. Siddharth is saying yes. Sudhasna Shudhananda is saying yes. Okay, great. So many people are saying yes, yes, module 2 lecture. So there was, very tricky question that has directly came in gate D examination. So we are going to cover the uh, probability this year very nicely and very conceptually. Okay. So I also request you to basically, be more serious towards your studies. Okay, yes is saying that it was the question I spent 1 second. Akshay Singh, yes. Nikhil, who has got AIR1 this year. Nikhil is our, by the way, complete course enrolled student from Go classes, and he also came to felicitation. By the way, he in his interview, he is AIR1, and in his interview, he told about the same question. Okay. So one of the common confusion, okay, I will actually it is like getting mixed. I'm taking the doubts in the between, and I'm talking about my thing. I think that is okay. Like I will be on the track only. Okay, I'm just taking your doubts in between. So one doubt is that, sir, I've gone through the projection lecture in module 2, but attempting topic was hard. Questions were out of topic taught newly in module 2. Overall, the questions were hard to attempt. Okay, so you're saying questions are hard to attempt, how to cope up with this situation. Okay. Uh, I agree. I agree that, whenever you are attempting the quizzes, you will be finding those hard to, I can say, understand or hard to solve. I completely agree on this. But there will be, just I can say few times it will happen. Which means, let's suppose you are attempting linear algebra quizzes, few quizzes you have attempted, and then few tests you have attempted. Then whatever pattern are possible in the linear algebra, okay, you might have already exhausted all the patterns. So, and in your mind, all the connections will be established, and then whenever you're attempting AIMT or mock test, then you will be able to perform very good. So if you're performing, if you're facing difficulties, and if you're seeing the questions are tough, okay, now currently the questions are tough, then I can say that have patience, literally it works. See, these are not just theoretical idea, but I can and again, I'm not a motivational speaker, but I can say that consistency is really a key. And patience you have to have, basically there is no other way out. Initially you will be getting lesser marks, I completely agree, but that is how you are going to learn. This is the process, you should be in the accepting mode, okay, that this is the process. You should not be in the denial that okay, I'm getting lesser marks, then I should be demotivated like that. No, actually the process is this only, you will be getting lesser marks, there will be lesser marks in the quizzes, and you will be improving in the test series, subject wise test, and then again eventually you will be improving in the mocks, and then you will be able to see tremendous difference. But there will be, a few, I can say, days or few months between them. Okay, you have to cross those days, you have to walk through those days, you have to walk through those weeks or those months. But after 4 months, after 5 months, you will be able to score very well. Okay, so that's the process. You have to currently attempt the quizzes, get lesser marks, that is okay, just learn from the questions. Okay, because learning is important. How many of you are enjoying the questions or enjoying the lectures? Because I can say overall for gate da or cs preparation, okay, or maybe any other competitive exam preparation, I can say if you're enjoying the journey, then it is easier. So how many of you are actually enjoying this journey? Yes, no, at least you're happy, you're getting to learn something. Okay, great. So many of you are saying yes. Yes, great. So Gayatri is saying yes. Dexter is saying yes. Sudhiram is saying yes. Okay, Siddharth Goyal is saying yes. Pranoti is saying yes. Many people. Okay, that's really. I'm really happy and glad to know that many people are saying. Actually, Hari, Sona, Sekhar, many people are saying yes. Okay, great, awesome. So Anushurya, Anusuya. Many people are saying yes. So basically, that is the first thing that has to be done. Actually, if you are having that kind of positive thought in your mind, or that kind of energy, okay, with you, that you are enjoying the process, then the journey will be easy for you. See, if I just ask you to do one task, let's suppose, do this xyz task. Suppose if I ask you, now you have two options, that either you do that task with the happiness, or you do the same task with the sadness or with the depression. Which one will you choose? You don't have an option to quit the task. You have to do the task. Suppose I say that okay, just do this task, okay, but you have two options, either be happy or be sad while doing the task. Which option you will choose? Be happy, right? Obviously, if you anyway have to do the task, then you will be choosing, I mean, it is better to be happy. So that is what I'm saying, that you anyway have to prepare for gate. Okay, you anyway have to write gate examination. So while you're preparing, if you see, you anyway have to study, right? So while you're studying, why not be happy, why not be enjoying this journey, right? It will make your burden very less. It will be, after that you will be feeling very light, if you're enjoying the journey. Yes, sometimes there will ups and down, definitely. Sometimes you will be basically seeing that okay, marks are less or something like that. But yeah, this is the process and this is the journey, right? Okay. Okay, someone is saying, hello sir, I'm currently in final year, and I started my preparation in March, but in April I had my end semester, and due to which I missed a lot of classes. Now what to do? I start with linear algebra. This is my second attempt. Okay, so Adya Vibhuti, right? So what you can do, you can just skip linear algebra, because linear algebra is almost completed, and if you have completed module one, or if you have completed some part of the module one, then you can basically even study linear algebra in parallel. Which means, and this is not a suggestion to this student only. This is a suggestion to everyone, those who have joined recently. If you have joined recently, then you can skip linear algebra for now. You can be in the sync. So always try to be in the sync, which means if you're teaching probability, just study probability and you can do linear algebra later on at your own pace. Okay. So if you're starting probability, this is a good news for all of you who has recently joined. You just start with the new subject, which is whichever is getting started. And linear algebra and probability have no connection in each other. So that is fine. I mean, you can directly start with probability. Okay. Okay, so someone is asking, sir, I want to know which subjects are going to be newly taught rather than 2025 recorded. It is not a subject-wise decision actually we have made, Sujit. So this decision we have made based on the topic. Okay, so actually, last year, I can say that last year also, like we have set our benchmark high, which means that we have not compromised with the quality last year, right? So this time there is no subject in gate DA. I mean, there might be improvement. Okay, so don't worry about it. But yeah, what I'm trying to say that there is no complete subject which we are thinking to completely replace, because that's not needed and that is not worth the efforts, right? Okay. So basically, we will be not replacing the entire subjects, but this decision we have made based on the topics. So wherever there is a topic which we feel that okay, it is not taught good, or maybe we can add something this year, then we will be replacing that topic. For example, like I mean, we have replaced few topics in linear algebra. We are going to replace in probability. Okay. Again, there might be, in some subjects there might be like that. There might be no replacement or less replacement, but there might be addition. Which means in probability you will be finding more additions than replacement. Which means I might be taking more examples and adding more videos than replacing. Okay. Maybe the old videos will be fine. I will be basically going through each lecture day by day. So that's my routine. Like I go through the each lecture, which I already taught last year, before taking the decision of anything. So so what I'm saying that we will be doing this topic wise. Okay. So which means whichever topic we feel that it should be revised, then we will be revising it. Okay. So now let's just come to my track, my discussion. So I was saying that okay, linear algebra is completed. We complete almost completed basically. So we completed it, conceptually very nicely. We will be having more and more practice questions for the linear algebra, and then we will be starting probability. So after, see, linear algebra and probability are, I can say, pillars of machine learning. So after probability we can start calculus, or we can start any other subject, but I think let's just stick to the schedule. So we will be starting the calculus only. So linear algebra, probability and calculus, this will be the flow. And these three subjects basically will be making sure that your mathematical foundation is good. Now, apart from the mathematical foundation, or apart from the motivation, or apart from the prerequirement of learning machine learning with these subjects itself by their own have very very good weightage, right? So I can say that these three subjects carry a lot of weightage. I don't remember the exact marks, but it might be around 27 marks or something. Okay, 27 or 30 marks even, might be around like this, or maybe 15 marks probability, or 15 marks probability was there last year. I don't exactly remember the distribution, but yes, this will be the good chunk. So maybe 30 marks, these linear algebra probability calculus, good chunk. Okay, or 35 marks, 30 to 35 marks probably. So anyway, like these itself has very very good weightage. And if you cover these, then automatically you will be learning machine learning better. So basically these are not only helping to get your marks in these three subjects, but these will also help you to get your marks in the machine learning subject also. So that is why, like, just study these subjects conceptually, and then we will be subsequently starting other subjects like machine learning, data structures, okay, dbms. These subjects we will be starting, right? So now I can say that let's just start more aggressively, and that is like this is the first discussion that we are doing after the enrollment, maybe, right after the orientation session, as a general meeting, or there have been any other. Yeah, this is the first one. So I just wanted to had a small discussion with my side and with go classes side, to tell you all that let's just get ready for the year. You will be enjoying the year, we will be enjoying the year, and yes, it is going to be very happening year, I can say. Okay. You will be basically going through the entire phase, and we will be also going through the entire phase, like again, just making new questions, new lectures, like that. So we are ready, and you also can get ready. So just a small meeting I wanted to do, but I think I had taken enough time. So let me just address more questions. Okay, so Siddharth is asking, will you be putting this weekly schedule for covering each topics for the probability? Yes. So for the probability, whichever is recorded, we will be telling the weekly schedule, and if it is not recorded, then I will tell you the live class schedule. Okay, that for 3 days there will be live class or like that, right? I will be telling the live classes schedule also. Okay. So Adya Vibhuti is saying, in my first attempt, I qualified with around 30 marks. What else I can do this year to get better rank? Study, like you just study. Okay. There is no magic formula, or there is no formula, or there is nothing secret, actually, I can tell. Right. So there is nothing hidden. You just have to study. And after one subject, you will get to realize that, okay, what is the process of studying. So cover one subject, and you will be in the rhythm of preparing. Do we have new statics videos this year? uh, I think old were taken by Ayub. Okay, so Ayub will be taking new lectures of the statics. So I don't know what is his current plan about the statics, but most probably he will be keeping his old videos and will be adding new ones. Okay, instead of replacing. Okay, most probably, but I don't exactly know what is his current plan. But as far as our discussion has happened, so light discussion was there. So Ayub was satisfied with his last year videos, last year lectures, and there has been many nice feedback about Ayub lectures. So like if you watch any gate da interview, gate da topper interview that we have taken on our channel, you will be seeing that, okay, Ayub, there was a name definitely which was Ayub and Anjali. So these people have done great job. So Ayub might not be replacing his old lectures, he will be adding more lectures, that is for sure. Addition, I'm for sure, but replacing, I'm a little bit not sure. Okay. Vivek is saying, "Sir, I already watched last year probability lectures. Should I repeat with you?" Uh, Last year lectures, complete lectures you have watched, right? So only the practice questions that we are going to do, newly, that you can attempt. Okay, only the practice questions and new practice questions you can do. Okay, instead of the lectures. And if you find difficulties in the practice questions, then you can probably see that topic, or something like that, right? Okay. Sudhira is saying, sir, actually I have problem related to project lecture. Actually, my course validity expired, so I want to only project class. So please help me. I have problem related to project lecture. अच्छा वो गेट ये project. Okay, you can just mail us. Okay, you can just mail us, and your problem will be solved. Okay, you can just mail us. Someone is saying that in Gate DA algorithms lectures, there are some lectures in C. So I think most of the lectures now have been replaced with the Python. But if not, then this year they will be definitely be replaced. Okay. So it is saying, Ayub sir, project lectures are for GATE D 2026, or is it exclusively just for the practice purpose? No, this is not for GATE. Okay, those practice, or those practical sessions are not for GATE. Those are just for the students who want to build, or who want to have the better resume, I can say. Okay, or who want to build few projects. So those lectures are just an extra complimentary we are providing. These are not for GATE. Okay, these are just a complimentary lectures. Okay. How do we cover aptitude? Do we have to follow in parallel, or it is up to you? Like, okay, these things are up to you. If you have time, then why not? Okay, you can cover aptitude now, later on. I mean, it is actually, these things depend on person to person, topper to topper. You can take your own call. Okay, you can do aptitude whenever you want. This is the honest answer. Okay, I could have, suggested that, okay, no, no, only do now, only do later. You can do anything, but if you just ask me what is my suggestion, I'm saying that if you have time, then why not? I mean, if you are bored with linear algebra, probability, or any other lecture, then you can do few questions of the aptitude now. Okay, start now, definitely. So normally saying, sir, what is your plan for this year? Uh, so there is no nothing hidden or nothing secret. We will be just studying nicely. We will be putting our best efforts, just like last year. Last year was new for us, and not for us. I mean, for all the other coaching institutes. It was definitely new for all of us, because GateDA was recently introduced. So, like last year, we have faced few challenges. Still, we have not compromised with the quality. Okay, not even a single topic. In statics, few students were raising the query. Then Ayub has taken the lectures, and after that, it was loved by everyone. So basically, we have not even compromised with the single topic. If you are last year student, you can even tell me a topic name. Okay, forget about the subject. You can even tell me the topic name. In the topic, we have compromised. Okay, probably there will not be any topic which you can say that, okay, in this topic we have compromised the quality or like that. Okay, so last year itself, despite being so much challenges, we have not compromised with the quality, and we have done our best last year. This year we will be making it obviously better. Reason being is that we are, see, there are like many obvious reasons that we are more prepared, we are more knowledgeable. Okay, in the sense that I might not be last year. I might not be knowing some topics in machine learning, or some concepts might be blurred in my mind. For example, K means algorithm. Okay, in machine learning, it was blurred in my mind, and then when I started teaching at that point in time, I have to revise, and I have to go through the notes, lectures, and many things, right? And then now the things got brushing up. So I can say we are more experienced this year. We are more knowledgeable this year. Apart from that, we are having more resources this year. For example, we will be having already, okay, many of the videos, many of the concepts are already recorded to their best quality. So the time will be saved, and we will be using that time in providing you more practice questions, more weekly quizzes, and this is going to be very, I can say, aggressive year, because we want to do our best, and hopefully you also want to do your best. So the plan is nothing. There is no secret plan. Just studying, just teaching. That's all, and with very honesty. Okay. So that's all I think I wanted to say. So I've covered most of the doubts. If there is any other doubt, you can let me know here, or you can tag me on the Telegram, and I will be replying. Okay, as I told you. Okay, so someone is asking that, Siddharth is asking that, when will the monthly aptitude quiz start? So we have not, I think, taken the initiative this till now, but definitely, we definitely have many, aptitude questions with us, and we are very much ready to start. I will be just discussing with Deepak when we can start. I think maybe in next week, probably we can start the aptitude, monthly aptitude also. Okay, and next week or so. So recently, you might be knowing that we have released Tripartite Hyderabad test series, and in Tripartite Hyderabad test series, there was there were 21 tests, I think, that we have put, and in each test there were 50 questions we had, right? 50 aptitude questions. So basically, we have enough pool of aptitude questions, quality aptitude questions we already have. We are very much ready for the monthly aptitude quiz. So we will be providing it soon. Okay. Okay. So, someone is saying that, can you take Gate DA 2025 linear algebra questions in the class? Yes, definitely. Obviously, I will be taking. And then can we have live doubt classes? Doubt classes we have at the end of the class. So if you are attempting the live class, then you can ask your doubts live, or you can tag on the Telegram, and exclusive live doubt classes we can also have, definitely. Okay, so we can start having exclusive doubt classes also. Okay, so that is all, everyone. So thank you so much for joining. And if you have any other doubt, you can just tag me on the Telegram, and then you can ask me. Okay, thank you, everyone. Take care.